Have you ever been eating a slice of melon in Minecraft and wondered what it'd be like to live inside one? Well, today I'm going to show you how to build your very own melon slice base. Here's the basic block palette of what you're going to use in this build, so take a second, write it down, and let's get into it. Next, let's clear out a very flat area so we can put the base. So what we're going to do is just place down some water to clear out the grass, and we should be good to go. First, we'll start off with building the base. What you're going to want to do is place down a spruce log and then connect it up by 3 cobblestone stairs with another spruce log, and then we're going to continue that pattern all the way around in a 5x5 square. Once that is done, you can take your stone bricks and we're going to just fill that on in just like this. Get out of here. Next, we're going to take our spruce logs and go up just like this by 3. And then when that is done, we can take our spruce stairs upside down on every single side, and then we can pick which side we'd like to enter from. So I'm going to choose this side as the front of my base, so we're going to come on in and throw our door in so we can have an entrance. Then you can come on in with any other building blocks that you would like. I'm just going to come on in with some stone brick walls, and this back one is going to be some stone brick blocks because we're going to be placing a ladder so we can get to the top. Then we can take our green concrete. We're just going to build off of this corner with 1 hanging over the edge and then building back the rest by 4, going 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have a line of 6, just like this. Then we can fill in the center, leaving a space for our ladder to allow us to go up, and we're just going to extend this like so, and then we'll add another layer on either side, just like this. And there we go. Next, we're going to start adding kind of the curve to the melon base. We're going to come on up, place a temporary block, and build up by 2, going like so. Taking out the temporary block, and then we're going to build another temporary block with a layer of 1. Then we can continue with the curve by adding a temporary block, taking that out, and we're going to build this up by 2, and then we're going to take out by a temporary block and build up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can bring this all the way across so it connects up to a giant rectangle. And then it should look something like this. You can kind of start seeing the shape to take place. And then to finish off the top of the curve, we're going to place a temporary block, build a layer of 1 going like so, another temporary block, and another layer of 1. Then we're basically going to mimic this curve right here, except we're going to flip it. So we're going to place a temporary block, build up a layer of 1, and then another temporary block, and we're going to build this up by a layer of 2. And there, the initial shape is taking place. Then, if you would like to at this point, you can take your lime green concrete and you can just kind of come in and do some texturing throughout the entire build, because this is going to kind of mimic the rind of the melon. And if you look at watermelons, there's usually 2 or 3 different colors. If you want to go yellow a little bit, you can, but I think the lime and the dark green go really well together. And with that done, we can start placing in our glass. So this part's actually pretty easy. What we're going to do is place in a temporary block of the glass and build it out by 1 so it sticks over the edge. And then we're just going to follow the edge of the melon rind all the way around. And then once that's placed in, it should look something like this, and we're going to mimic this exact same design on the other side. And with both sides placed in, it should look something like this, and then we can start doing our little slant all the way down to connect both ends of the melon rind. So I ended up taking out the glass blocks that were sticking out right here. So what we're going to do next is to come on in with our red stained glass, and we're just going to build a cross by 1, and we're going to slant this down at a really good angle going down. So we're going to be placing a lot of temporary blocks and just building by 1 each time with each layer, just like this. And then once you get down to the bottom spot, it should connect up no problem. And then what we can do is take the red stained glass and we're going to fill in all the way up the edge of this line. And now that all the red stained glass is in place, we can come on in with our black stained glass, and this is going to mimic the seeds that we see in the texture of the melon slice, just like this. And we can do this on the other side. So with that, your melon slice base is complete. All you need to do is build some farms and decorate the inside with all of your survival needs. Let me show you what I did when I first designed this. So on the outside, I decided to do just a very simple dirt path leading up to the base, and I've got just the necessities that we need to start out. We've got a simple wheat farm and a carrot farm over here as well. And if we come over to the other side, we've got my first horse that I posted in his own little pasture area, so he's, you know, nice and tidy and good to go. Then if we come on inside and head up the ladder, you can see that I didn't do too much decorating. This is just a very simple survival base, but I wanted to make sure it had my necessities of storage, smelting, and a bedroom. So I did some very simple decorations. You can do whatever you want in here, but this is just what I found that would work for me. The only thing I might change is I might switch out all of these chests for barrels, or do like a line of chests, line of barrels, line of chests, line of barrels. I think that would actually look pretty good, but overall I'm happy with how the inside turned out. Not too cluttered, but it's also just right. And that is how you build a melon slice base in Minecraft. If you guys like this video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more tutorials like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out the links in my description for all my social media, and I'll see you guys next time. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd, wash your hands. Peace, guys.